Hello and welcome back to episode 90 and another double length episode. So in the last one we finally lost Detrin. Wait a minute. Minister Chan? Yeah, here. It is our great grandfather. He lived to 104 years of age. It was crazy. He ruled for over 90 years, like 94, 96 years, I think. Like since he was a child. So, and this ruler, I don't know how he's gonna turn out. I mean, he's not the best. Hongye the Strong he's called, but he's a madman. He's a murderer. He's sneaky, paranoid, lazy, and his son is even worse. He's a madman as well, but he's overall just worse. And we lost like pretty much as soon as Detrin died. We got an independence war, like that just came from nowhere, and we were busy with like a tiny little war up here, and we had our strongest forces like raised here, and then this war was down here in India. So like we couldn't handle it, and we had to surrender, which means that we lost about a third of the empire. It was actually pretty awful. So yeah, that is the situation, and we are still in this terrible era, in the tension era, for a little while longer, where we can't do anything. We cannot declare any wars. The only wars that we can do are defensive wars. It's awful, and we have been in this spot for like 5-6 episodes, if not longer. But maybe we can get out of it in this episode. We can. No, but I would want that. We can. Yeah, we can pick this, which will give us a few points. Push toward expansion, because that is what we want. Because let's have an. So. We're also holding the coronation. What's that? An Orthodox treatment. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do this first of all. After this, we will probably hold a tournament and like do gonna hunt or stuff like that we can do, because that's pretty much all that we can do to get as much prestige as we can before we get into the new era. Because then, as soon as we get into the new era, we will do just wars non-stop. We need a lot of prestige for that. We also need to we need to switch back to the martial lifestyle, unfortunately, just so we can get Bellum Justum, because it's gonna be too expensive to start wars at it. But why can we do that actually? It doesn't tell us. We have to wait a few years, unfortunately. But it's gonna be a few years until we get in the new era anyway, so. Espionage lovers. Minister of personnel, Mr. Gava. I don't care. And we're trying to embrace supporters here, but because we are not very popular. We will probably hold a funeral as well for Detrin. Pay ransom. Sure. Paperwork, okay. Water. Duct. I don't think I ever like abducted anybody in this game, but you can do it. Also, schemes. Where is the like what's it called? The bloody wedding, the murder feast thing? Because there is a perk for that, isn't there? Or is it diplomacy? Like, wait a minute. It's not here. Had I removed that? Either they have removed that or me. Yeah, I'm just going crazy here. Is it something else? That was for sure. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Well, I had to pick something. Digging for dirt. I found secret progress speed plus 25%. I mean, we should do this by the way, boss. We do get, I think, 10 or 15 points like every time we get a hook. We're probably not even doing that right now, but we should. I lost a lot of people here. Why can we never find any qualified people for these positions? Why is that? We just can't do it. Who's this? Dragon engineer. Yeah, okay. The reason that we have lost so many people here now is because these were all the traitors, like from the Independence War, but they're not here anymore, which makes sense. Now you're a hater. Why are we so freaking hated? Hold on. Medium governor salary reduction. Yeah, this thing. But I mean, 2091. That's just a couple of years, and then that will go away. But yeah, we are very hated here. We don't have any legitimacy either. Okay, I mean, there's sensor. Oh, you're searching for stuff. Okay, so have we even gotten like? Have we gotten this completed once? I don't think we have. Yeah, hit 10 points. Imperial sensor. Use the minister. Found secret scheme to give a hook to Son of Heaven. 0 times. How is that possible? Because we did this for such a long time with Deathern as well, and we never got one. I don't get it. Let's see if we get something with this character, but if you don't, it's almost as like something is wrong here. I'm very stressed, by the way. As I'm accepting faction growth, another faction. It's all intendant Bensang on the Tibetan throne. White Torm's rebellion. Libre faction. And these are very unstable towns. 5 months. Wife falls pregnant. Nice. Wife and lover. Yeah, so we did take a new wife. I think that we divorced the last one, right? Wait. Yeah, this was the older wife. I mean, we had a 4 children with her. I hope that this goes well here, this coronation. It has to go well. Tell me some Peter Hongye. We didn't put any temperatures anyway. True tolerance. Smells witchcraft. How is it looking here? Wait. Chambers. Look at that. Yeah, so once we get into the new era, the first thing that we're gonna do is take revenge on the leader of the independence faction that like wrecked everything, and it's this one. We are gonna burn him at the stake if we can capture him. I don't care that he's a pugyel. We're gonna get him first of all. After that, we're gonna take out the Mughal Empire and the Mongols over here. And we're just gonna try to conquer as much as we can. But we need to do it for the Lingua Franca trophy. If it hadn't been for that, like that particular trophy, we basically had to conquer the entire world to get it. I wouldn't have. I probably would have chosen to go into the advancement era. Because if we would, like, if we go into that one, we could do other stuff, get other trophies, and like we could do like so many other things that would be better. But unfortunately, we unlocked something there. The research for what even is this? What's a limit? I mean, that's pretty good actually, because we have been like being over the limit like once in a while lately. Court officials. Do we only have 2 things left here? 18 months. The main limit +1, nice. So we will get another trophy once we're done with these 2. Raiders of Burden. Is this a grandson? We have a grandson? A 9-year-old grandson. Lazy. Maybe lazy, so okay. I mean, the worst thing, once we get into the new era, like you actually get to choose, even to like be picked expansion here, you do get to pick between expansion and advancement, I think. And I mean, I am kind of tempted to pick that still, because we will get to play as this terrible character here. If we don't, like, because we can't change the succession law in the expansion era or in the tension era. We can only do it in the advancement era. So we're gonna get to play as 2 awful characters here, like in a row, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all about it. What are we to do, you know? Secretary Director leveraging position, yeah. Was he selfish? He wasn't selfish during the definite rule, but he is now. I mean, he kind of was anyway, because he stopped us from doing anything. So, how much influence do we have? Ton. Yeah, but we're not maxed out on this. But once we bury Detrin, we can get a lot of legitimacy, like through the funeral. And we're gonna have to do that like right away after this. That branch. The prelude. What's this? Lemon ruler. Welcome my one and all. Shadows before the throne. Are these haters? In the shadows of Catan, vipers slither about. Amidst the servants and courtiers preparing the coronation hall, Gentleman Trussell whispers to a circle of recently arrived guests. They quiet immediately when I approach before Trussell bows deeply. My liege, he starts, I apologize, we were just speaking of matters of a personal nature. I mean, we are paranoid here. I mean, you don't hate me actually. And you don't hate me. I don't think they're up to... If it had been like someone that hates me, I would have been sus, but they don't actually hate me here. He's already on the verge of tears, and I don't have to break him. Will reveal the scheme. Oh, they are scheming. Apparently, do you take me for a fool, guards? The scheme is revealed, assuming one exists at least. I'm sure that there are like scheming, but against us, but not these two. Why would I? Trust nobody. You get 158 stress. Lazy and paranoid. It stacks. The stress stacks from both of these traits. That's crazy. I think we have to pick this. Brexit seconds. You learn internal English examination sheet is secret. That's nothing. That's trivia. The only thing that I care about are the murder schemes, obviously. Finally, I found a moment alone with you, Patrick Hongye. Intendant Hongye greets me with a well-rehearsed bow. I look up to the castle windows and smell the delicious food. Is this a hater? This is kinda a hater. I would like to ask for help enforcing the law in the lands of Himalaya. It is my pleasure to assent. Not listen to sycophants, notably. We needed the magnificent, right? Hongye's intercessor. O Master Hongye, yours is the face to be gazed upon. Yours is the voice of his sacred rites. Illustrious Minister Shandao. He likes us. Great sovereigns and many lords have come to consider your reign, where they will stand before Young's new Hongye. While you are busy performing words with official matters, I am free to work in quiet corners and impress your will on those such as King Godars of Mariul. Yeah, Mariul was one of the traitors that left us as well. I mean, he doesn't even hate us that much. I don't go to seem to submission. Becomes their vassal? We can get them back like that? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. We don't have to fight. Oh, we did it. They're back. Holy, I don't think I've ever seen that event. By the way, can we no, now he hears us. Too many dashes. Below little Tim's expectations. I mean, we can sway him. Alright. What's this? A moment, if you please. Intendant Yingxi. Oh, you like me a lot. Grease me, bone obsequiously. Look up to the castle windows and smell the delicious food, and this is the same event. I should support you in your reign and spread the word of the good Hongye in return. I only ask that you remember this favor. It is my pleasure to assent. I think that we have to go along with this. It was Manus opinion with that many petitioners. That's not good. Yeah. Warhand Hongye. Commandant Godars of Mariul. Oh, him again? That's a really cool outfit. How can we be expected to smile? Grossman Vassal, Commandant Godars of Mariul. His wish is past wine, press peace for the future of the realm. Glares at the dubious nest of gold nobles. Well, vermin eye us evilly and plot your downfall, my Hongye in space. Give me leave to send my warhorn. Trash the prefect Wangdu of Gar. Make no mistake. I mean, this is another hater, an even bigger hater. I should probably do with my leave. You will gain permission to start a single war against another realm. I mean, him or us? Him, I guess. Prefect Getong is so far. This is like worded strangely, right? Isn't it? Because we can't declare wars in this era anyway. Like whether this means like for him or for us. Prefect Getong. Who is the worst? Zealous Ravener. Treasure's villain is worse, so let him do it then. No coronation. A wonderfully cultural crowd. Youngest vast and brimstone loyal subjects of every strap, with all of them so loyal, of course, enough to ensure stability for years to come. There they are, deep in conversation, surely speaking to the benevolence of my rule, the prosperity of my realm. A loyal vassal, Marsuban, Benanda II of Cargo Lake. Is he loyal? Yeah, he is. Knave. There's in the finest Soka clothes, and my trusted vassal, gentleman Shawnee of the Kopum family. An equally impressive Kamrupi garb. Colorful appearances enriches the day like a flock of beauteous birds. Noted them in acknowledgement. The magnificence of the coronation increases slightly. Or opinion. I think it is. What's that? Hold on. What is that? Make requests. Like, why is everybody like doing this? Like, there's been so many people that just ask for this artifact here, this specific artifact. No, of course we're not giving this away. Warhunter for Hongye. You again? This is the same event. Glares into dubious nest of Dominico nobles. And we're getting the flickering again. And I don't think that you can see it like on the recording, but as I'm playing, like the game is like flickering in a very strange, like a glitchy way. And I know it's not my monitor either. It's the game. But the vermin, and this is the same thing. You wanna trash everybody? How strange. The greedy, rapacious paragon. Treasure's film. Wasn't this the same one? No, it wasn't. But he's a treasure's villain. Guy is her foe. You will gain permission to start a single war against another realm. That's worded so stupid. Unless it is for us. We're gonna like, check after this if we can actually declare war. But that would be amazing if we could. And this is Mongolic. You gain not distress because you're paranoid because of a freaking language lesson. Are you kidding me? Oh wow. And from this we get prestige and rivalry. Okay. His vain attempt at getting glory is laughable. I mean, we do need prestige. More petitioners. Excuse my boldness. Intended Sharab. Boss so loaded it looks like he's going to break in two. Look up to the castle windows and smell the delicious food. I stand here to support you, my esteemed Hongye. Allow me to be by your side no matter what. It is my pleasure to assent. Becomes your friend. Spineless lackey. I mean, considering that we are a paranoid madman, this is the type of friends that we would have, right? Spineless lackeys. I will not listen to sycophants. I think that we would do that. Actually. Met a friend. So we have one friend at least. But that's probably our only friend. Let's see if it is. Some ships. No, we have more friends. Tennis Shao. Huh. How I say he's a treasure lackey. But they're all lackeys. Wait a minute. Is this the piece of garbage? Are you kidding me? There you are, Patrick Hongye. Maharaja Takura walks towards me with a big smile before offering a badly rehearsed bow. He nods energetically, takes a sip of tea before continuing. We stand here today in witness of your magnificence, and it would bring us great honor if we could say a few words in our behalf. I'm gonna execute you. I will not listen to sycophants. How dare he even show up here? Wow. We're on level 4 here, I think. That's pretty good. Promising buildings. What kind of Hongye would let the vessels realms wither and rot? People talk, my lord. My son intended Sharab wants me honestly, shuffling from foot to foot. I urge you to look inwards and to remember that the realm's renown is the domain's renown. Now, we are not gonna look inwards here, unfortunately. Because to do that, we would have to stay in the advancement era, and we have to expand here to make some progress. I promise I will not forget this. Building promise. Uh, 25% chance to get architect, which is an excellent trait, but it says 1 in 4, so that's very good odds. So what do we have to do here with this? This character will gain prestige every time they construct buildings in the vessel's realms. That's actually perfect, because we need to build up a storage of prestige here. So let's go with that. So many operations are complete. The great ceremonial assembly now obeys the serene stillness of Cotton's palace complex. With the beating of great drums, my pale procession passes through rank after rank of my soldiers and officials. Behind us we leave my family's ancestral shrine, where the day's first rites were performed. Horns ring out, banners stream forth in bold young colors. The peasants praise the Hongye and women weep in ecstasy at this glorious parade. I'm the very image of a great Hongye. Am I? Was we had the Petric trait? Owed by voters' coronation for 10 years. For Cotton. That's cool. Yeah, this may actually be the most successful coronation we have ever had. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna get 3 crowns here. Youths are young. Carried forth in solemnity, the icons of young rule. And these are the ones that we already have. And the crowns I am to bear, a steep in prayerful blessings, the priests prepare my finery with little emotions and invocations to St. Peter, key bearer of the heavenly kingdom. Is my beloved pugyel crown to be endowed forever too young? Or instead perhaps Patrick Detron's crown? I mean, I think there was this one that we used. think this is the best one. Like, and none of them are like that amazing, I think, but this is like the best ones that we have. Pugyel crown. Patrick Dennis crown will be inherited with young. Again, that's legitimacy, right? Yeah. Among these, Somos crown. What even is that? And we have more with so many. But yeah, we're going with it. Wait. We have two of the same. That's not the one. Patrick Dennis crown. It's this one. That's too many. The crowning of Hongye. Some would call it shameless pride for Hongye to lift the crown high and place it upon his own brow, and in so doing proclaim himself among God's chosen monarchs on earth. Yet those few doubting priests are singing at Ridley, and gazing on it on in awe as I begin the rite, as we're going the Napoleon route here. And gripping the cross-bearing diadem in my fingers, reciting, Lord God, you are above all kings, to your dominion belong all realms of heaven and earth, and so forth. I crown myself master of young. With slow, grim steps, I approach my wedding throne. It is no small thing to become a Hongye. May I sit here for many years to come? Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, and now the coolest thing, the oath. I think this is so much fun that you get to choose like what you want to do. I mean, expand the realm. That is what we're gonna do, and we have needs to be completed within 20 years. The thing is, we can't start making war immediately, obviously. So I don't know if we would succeed with this in time. But at the same time, what else could we do? Like, we have to. I mean, we're gonna do this anyway. But if we will like succeed within 20 years, I don't know actually. And the feast. Oh, there's a feast. Summon is complete. And why are you here, you freaking idiot? I hate you. Each and every imperial honor has been bestowed unto me. Arise once more, not to promise and command, but to offer sumptuous pleasures. Let these tables be filled, let the cups be raised, and let this whole remember joyous wellness duty. Assembly famished from the long vigil of the elaborate rice, rumbles with approval. From not least, everyone has something in front of me, of them other than me. At long last, some food. A silken offer, and you again! But why? But why are you not leaving? You're not like getting the hints here. My kinsman. My kinsman? I mean, we are related, I guess. To cure up Punjab kneels before me, lifting a chest of embroidered vestments, saying, Grace, my mind is a garden that flowers with memories we have shared. As a testament to the beauty of the past. The beauty of the past, the recent past, was you betraying me and starting a rebellion. And that wasn't very beautiful. I offer this silken robe, sufficient to furnish all the court. Ask only that you rest in noble backers of your retinue, always in an unmatched finery. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, outmoded fashion is free for 15 years. Do you realize that I have 130k in the bank, 55k in the treasury? I don't need that. increase your offer, and I will be indebted to you. Guess a weak hook. I don't want to be indebted to this idiot. Should make a profit from this. I'm be lazy. Oh, all of these are bad. Oh, I wasn't gonna click on that one, but whatever. They were all bad anyway. But that was a misclick. Press ever, and he's still here. He's still here. Is this his wife? There's another albino. Your niece. With a few odd similar flourishes, the Punjabi Maharaja of Param. Yes, for a moment of my time, bearing you and crusted a coffer in hand. Taker the Strong addresses the hall. Your Grace, accept this token of goodwill from my clan. May it symbolize a lasting bond between your people and mine. Wow, like he's really like trying to get out of this. With, I mean, he knows that we're gonna destroy him. Like once this freaking truce and everything like wears off, he knows it. My niece, Ronghua, rests on my side and whispers, this gift could become the beginning of something lasting, my Hongye. This is so weird. Let our bonds never be broken. This is actually quite funny here, but I have no need for trinkets. Yeah, like we gonna... We don't want you as a friend, like you don't get it. You're my enemy here, like forever. What's this? Your aunt. Son, you. Where's a hand through his hair as he scoots over to me? This one? Your son and I claim that. My mother's father. Such times we have shared, such memories he laughs. As always, it's a joyful day when I'm blessed with your company. Yes, nearby Yi Young and enthusiastically interacts. People tell the tale of your past, when you was a clan, Patrick Hongye as a bugbear of true distinction. Comes a friend. Sure. So now we have 3 friends at least. Discovery. Discover secret head of vessel, Governor Pugyel, Jose, I don't care. And how do you? Niece. Patrick Hongye, my niece Ketu calls my name. My dear father is Xennial. I hate her. It tells me that you are an abhorrent man. I surely hope that the rumors are false and all a simple misunderstanding. I mean, everything is subjective. Like maybe I am abhorrent to him. I should never trust a she. Comes around. I mean, I don't have anything against this girl here. I apologize for my past mistakes. Is this a vassal? A quarter. I'm not here to talk about him. Every participating coldly vassal, 20, against 10 opinion of you. I mean, that is really good actually. Yeah, that's more important. And we will de-stress too, right? Oh, we already are. But still. Right, so we get a new daughter here. A little Impel Princess Shangyang. She's an Amazonian genius. She's also scaly. A little lizard. But that's okay. Perfect Tinmin's moment. He likes us. Did the military begin a carefully choreographed run dance? Bring a symbolic props to act out scenes from my dynasty's rise, triumphs and aspirations. All as to control the central figure of the spectacle. My vassal Timon takes the role of a lauded ancestor, drawing applause with an impassioned recitation of my lineage's might. The message clear, my right rule is a legacy carried with pride. Smile warmly. every attending character gets 10 opinion. That's pretty damn good, but yep, press him openly. So another divide now, I don't care. How long is this coronation? A promise is a promise. I'm concerned with any etiquette. My daughter Ying slaps me on the back. I mean it, she exclaims. I'll do anything you ask of me, anything at all. Ask me this son. I smell alcohol on Ying's breath, but the promise has been noted by every guest present. She's a drunkard? No, she isn't. A woman of your word, aren't you? Now we can take a hook. Hung this internet, and he is still here. And he's beat up. Somebody beat him up on the face. Look at that. Chronic headache. So that's fake. You deserve that, you moron. I worked tirelessly to promote the glory, to foster the grandness of my coronation. And I guess are flushed with the inspiration of what they have witnessed here, radiating admiration. It was a fitting start for my reign as a Hongye. Every chance I had, I favored those most loyal to me, to my crown, together my supporters, and I plotted and planned, and followed the credentials of one another. My right attack Kuro Punjab, and then the Sharawat sang, and the others have become my inner circle. No, he hasn't! Are you kidding me? He's a traitor, and he broke up the empire. All thanks to this idiot. Wait a minute. How strong are you, by the way? 46,000 men? Oh, wow. He had 20,000 mercenaries? Is that why he... I mean, that isn't why he won, but the reason we had to surrender was... just because we weren't ready. Like, we had our army on the other side of the road, and it would just take too long to get over to, like, where he was. But this is actually a powerful army. It's kind of scary. And he's not even a conqueror. It is my loyal councillors I need most. Connection supporters will get the embrace borders councillors modify for 20 years. As loyal to the crown shall flourish. Hongye protects. Defense. Yeah, the defense. For connection supporters will be affected. Nice. Magnificent connection is finished. The guest part all deeply moved by sovereignness. Our reign begins. Nice. Sworn oath, expand the realm, adopt the crown, the sovereign law, support the coronation. Yeah, so the glory hounds like this. The zealots like this. Overall, very good. And we can put the crown on. Let's see. No, not that one. That one. Repay loan. We have a loan. How much? We don't know, but we can pay anyway, I guess. Consult heaven. Adding 25 progress towards expansion. Oh, this is good. Status. Infrastructure position as a powerful family. I mean, we don't need that. Devotion. What is it? Yeah, we can do this. Yeah. For a better future. Alright, next. Next will be the funeral. And we have to do this. So. Central University. Actually, can be sent to Chile's examination. Let's do this. Nephew. one succeeded. Okay. Yeah, funeral. In capital, I think. Yeah. Your great-grandfather, the ultimate legend. I mean, we're never gonna get a ruler that beats him in any kind of capacity. That's just not possible. I mean, he ruled like almost 100 years. That alone is like otherworldly. I suppose legitimacy. We intend to use this scattering as a means of promoting legitimacy. I mean, do we do this anymore? Right. Yeah, we still need it. Still need it. Like so. So we'll do that. Like so, and extravagant ceremonials. Major piety gain, legitimacy gain, and stress loss. 128 guess. That is a pretty big funeral. Koran is to be Deren's final resting place. I'm left alone to gather my thoughts and prepare for the arrival of the honored mourners. I'll never forget him. Inspiration strikes. Oh, what? No, I didn't. What the hell is this? So squeamish Patrick Hongye, we will no longer bow beneath your yoke of oppression. We the proud and magic sons of this garbage again. With Dhritarashtra guarding our riders, we shall break free from your pathetic rule. I'm afraid I should have that. This one we're not gonna lose. We're not gonna lose any more wars. War rest for no man, it will bet. I can manage things from here, but we need to go on the funeral here. Where is this nonsense? I mean, this is actually a good thing, but we will get 50 more points to advance this. So it's not bad at all, actually. Hey, what is it saying? Hexu and 1. Up there. Oh, they're being attacked there by somebody. They're probably gonna lose that. That's good. We're just gonna raise the peasant scum. Good army. Yeah, they're definitely losing. Perfect. Come on. They're all leaving. Ah, that's enough. That is enough. We just want to wrap this up quickly. One thing that will be like pretty different from the former ruler is we're not a warlord at all. We are very mediocre as a marshal, and Detrin was a beast. He had over 60 in marshal, like when he was leading an army. It was insane. So we're gonna have to rely on on our commanders to lead us to victory. Send alone these conflicts. Come on. There we go. I'm struggling here. Seriously? Shut up my blood. Chi. Somebody died. I guess we're just at peasants. Come on! 50. Grand Marshal. Oh, he died? And these are dying too. I mean, these are haters, so that's a good thing that they die. You miserable vassal. No, I don't do that. You're another hater. Like, come on here. And unfortunately, that didn't win us a war, so they have some more garbage somewhere. And this is a problem that I was complaining about, I think, in the last episode. Like, when you get these nomadic wars, and like they spring up from nowhere, and you can't find where their freaking armies are. There may be some kind of mechanic in the game that lets you find them that I don't know about, but I don't know if there is and how to do that, because usually it ends up that I have to scan the entire map to find their armies, and it is the most frustrating thing ever. Because I don't know how else you can find them. Like, I mean, look at this. Is it easy to find them here? This is what we have to do here. And we have the largest map in the world. I don't know where they are. I mean, wait a minute. Maybe it is... maybe we can see like an icon or something from above here. Winter operation. There should be like an icon, like on the like high up view, like this, where we can see where they are. I don't know. That is the worst. Wait. So we didn't like obliterate them. That I guess this is the only orb that I have left then. What happened there? He has left his post there. This way. You're not that good even. Your uncle. You're a diplomat actually. Okay, so we have one more of this. Sharp schemes, abduct, incense. I mean, we are gonna like torture that idiot that that started the independence faction. Must we get him? Kind of a new perk. Oh, we got two, right? No. Can we switch now? No, I can't. Too early. Yeah, but this is kind of bad. Where to go here? No. I mean, the last time our vessels could like locate them, if they had, and maybe they can do that again here if they had some other army. Oh, look at this. Hongye's box, and they always name the plagues after us. Always. Of course. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore all that. We're gonna win this anyway. Blackmail. Hold on. Who the hell are you? Captain Hongye Kid? The Gracious. Serene Patrick Hongye of Young, my regrets that it has come to this. I have evidence of your doubt about God. If you wish for my silence, you will do as I say. I mean, we don't believe in God. Even though we are the head of faith of this religion here, we are basically an atheist. What is it called? A non-believer, right? That's what we picked. But we don't have. There's not an icon for that. I think it's here somewhere, right? Whatever. It's somewhere. Affecting you. I mean, what do you want? Just lose faith in an opinion or get a hook? Start compassionate and forgiving. Oh, he. Is that a woman or a man? I don't know. I think it's a woman. Except that's kind of a non-believer. What is happening over here? By the way, let's see. Where's the rice? Yeah, we can't do anything. And you lost this again? You piece of garbage. The bear. Chancellor Tingen's hairy, towering form can be intimidating, to admittedly not to all. Affection grows. Poor young movement. Industrial administration. Look at that. Government asks for too much. Is it a loyalist? Kinda. What is all of this stuff? Military company contract expired. Oh, we did acquire a ton of mercenaries like during the war. That didn't help us in the slightest. I mean, sure. Don't care. Oh, okay, you're still up here. We are. We have to track them then. Grave goods. Can you remove this so I can click here? Game? Hello? No, it doesn't let me. Esteemed guests drift past the shrouded body of Patrick Deton of Young, one after another, granting him little more than a slight bow or nod, as if such perfunctory gestures could ever be enough to honor a life. My heart weighs as heavy as my pockets, so full of trinkets and memories of that ring. I can't help but wonder why I should get to hoard objects which rightfully belong to him. Ancient plaque. That's pure garbage. Way Imperial seal. Yeah, so you can get a ton of piety to this event here, but by sacrificing something like valuable. That one is actually excellent. We shouldn't get rid of that one. Less than magnificent service body. Where's the thoughts? Wait a minute. Is that the one that we're using currently? Let's just get rid of the garbage. I want to repair that one. Okay, you're on war. We should do that later so we can get more like pawns. One manuscript. Where is the thing? That's a good one. Court politics. Companion of poisons. Wait a minute. Log intrigue level experience plus 4%. Is this the one that we're using? I don't think so. But we probably should. Repair. Tagalog court politics, no. That's a nice one. Possession. Mud Adlep skull. So, kind of okay. Yeah, stop doing that. It is like you click on something and it's like auto scroll. It's super annoying. Look at that! How annoying. Periodic dice, warfare. But where is that good one that we saw? A necklace. So much stuff. Medical manuscript, that's a good one. Anger for Tibet. That's a classic, that's an old one. Renowned stag head. That's the one, right? No. Mighty skull. That one? Healing guide, that's a good one. Panacea, massive. Oh, hold on. And it's a good thing that we are like the richest person in the world here, but this is expensive. Press seeds from those. Those are just garbage, unfortunately. I was like talking about those earlier. It's just a shame that they're so bad, because they're cool. I mean, they're not like the reason that they're bad is you can't give this back to the like the respective like owners, like this one for the Shang Kingdom or whatever, because they can't use them. Because within the Chinese Empire, like they don't have any courts. These are court artifacts. These should have been like trinkets or something, so they could have used them, like all the kings and the emperors. And it's just like a lost opportunity that they made them court artifacts. Because we're the only one that can use them. Codex. I think that's enough. Okay, but let's take a look at this. What are we using? 25% crime and punishment. And storied out of love 30%. Yeah, about the same as the other one, the poison one. False pregnant. Yeah, so we are gonna have to replace those later, like when we switch over to the marshal, because we have. We can do it now. No. Like, where have they put, like, where you can see, like, when you're allowed to switch? They have moved that somewhere. Oh, it's here. It is too soon to change focus again. Well, wait until 4th of January 1290. Okay, so just about a year. That's good. That is good. 70-40. Holy moly! Look at the many pawns they have here. I mean, we're still leading with a pretty big margin here, but they have almost catch up here. That is actually terrifying. Because if we go into the division era, it is over, most likely. We're just gonna collapse. We cannot allow that to happen. Funeral, one of the greats. The great. The goat. Before me, feasting tables stocked high with all manner of food and drink, as if Patrick and Young were trying to offer a final act of magnanimity before parting. Baron Bowlin of Rack has so far refused to lay a finger on this banquet, however. Filling his goblet around in idle solace, his middle distance stare falls severely upon me, and with a quiet nod he raises his drink high. To Patrick Dedan of Young, truly one of the greats. Great indeed, and I will be greater still. No, we definitely won't. Not even close. The Patrick Dedan of Young. I mean, we need a legitimacy, but this is not even guaranteed, so let's go with this. Maybe we still get some. Someone's trying to steal from me. Heavenly Delights. This is amazing. Pass me under serving. Life reaffirmed. Nice. Okay. Where are they? Up there. Why is this so freaking slow? Inheritance. That gave us some stuff that we don't want here. Let's just build stuff, because we do get like prestige by doing this, by building in the vessels, because we're gonna give this away. We can kill her. Those are building problems. Wow! We get 150 each? That's a lot. Catan. This is ours. As fall upon Wangwu sanctions of Young as she falls through ground. Was this the wife? No, this is our wife. As must fall upon only me. Friendship. What do we have? We need to get a legitimacy here. The air at living shell. What? Died from stress? Are you kidding me? I mean, he wasn't very good, but he didn't deserve this, and that stresses us out, of course. Grief of the grandfather. Oh, okay, so who's our new heir now? What? Oh yeah, this the grandson. Oh, he's so plain. Holy moly. Holy moly, is he plain. Bossy. I mean, you can probably get the golden sovereign trait. If we should not be the guardian here. Let's request mentorship. Oh god, somebody better, but we're not very good at this. Educate. Oh, we are! Well, no we aren't. Our aunt is better. Our Can we send him to university? Can we do that? Examination. Why can't we do that? Two concubines. Send child to university. 11. Diplomacy. We can. And we should. 4,500. No, wait a minute. This is our chance. This is our chance to convert the fate to something else. So we will, I mean, I don't know for sure what will happen like when we do this. But if we convert our sons or our heirs' fate to something else, I mean, he won't be able to inherit the head of fate from another fate then, right? Like no matter what the rules are, like usually. But so it should just go to somebody else or the title will get destroyed, I think. Either way, we will get a new fate, which has been our long-term goal for such a freaking long time. But we had to pick another. Right. We have to pick someone that has another fate, of course. That is also good at stewardship, which could be problematic, I guess, by the looks of this. Yeah. I mean, most of them are fate here. Oh my god, we have nobody good here. So we can still do it, but we would have to sacrifice like his education level by doing that, just to get the fate conversion. That's so unfortunate. Convert fate. I mean, if this doesn't work, like for whatever reason, that he couldn't convert the fate because he is like the, I mean, he is the heir to the what is called the patriarchy for our fate, and the head of fate can never convert to another fate, which I found is I found it to be pretty freaking stupid. But that is the way that the mechanics work, like in this game. It's literally impossible. So you have to do all this kind of like workarounds to be able to change your fate for your dynasty. But I think that this should work. Of course, like if he survives to adulthood and like he's still alive by the time we get a transition and everything, which is another whole thing. But he failed the examination. Yeah, he's very plain. He's not good at anything really. But if he can at least convert fate here to what is this even? Shankwing Taoist fate. Shankwing Taoism was a dominant form of Taoism during the Tang Dynasty. Its followers seek to harmonize themselves with the universe through mediation and physical exercises, as opposed to the talismans and alchemy used by other branches of Taoism. Yeah. Not exactly my first choice of fate, but good enough. Okay. And this. Like so, and then we're just gonna pursue her. I think we can just take the boat. The grief of the grandfather. Hunch beside me, breath of the presence of propriety, the inconsolable pugyel Yuan. Cold air. And gazes out into the nothingness before her. Not a tear falls from her eyes, not a word passes her mouth until she turns to me. Heaven can be cruel indeed. Why does the wind still yet blow? Why does the sea continue its push to the shore? Why does my body ache for food and thirst for water? Doomsday is upon us. My grandfather is dead. While there's love, there's always hope. Yeah, let's try to befriend her. It worked. Did that stress us out like completely? Of course it did. Okay. Oh, this. Well, but he isn't gone. He's right here with me. It was very mad. Look at this. I have never seen this. You again stuffed corpse. That's. And he will stay with me forever. That is funny. Melancholic. Oh, I mean, we are a madman, so we're gonna act like a madman. I remember him. How could I forget? Piety. Yeah. Your funeral. That can be misinterpreted. You're stressed. The offering of libations. John in the offering. Around the rings. How? We're still far away. Yeah, we need to pay for this. For everybody. Okay. Wait. Scheme to court. A farmer is scheming against me. Farmer von Ortenburg. Who the hell are you? A Saxon Catholic? In this part of the world? My acquaintance. Still artifacts. Throw him in jail. He's not a courier or vassal. We're gonna tell on him at least. Funeral quiet. Add a bit of fortuna. Got extra me. At the heart and stomach of God, a celestial silence. Yeah, God acts through me. I mean, we are a madman after all. Rousing speech. That's beautiful. Increase legitimacy level to celestial. Nice. That's what I wanna see. Okay. We will win this, even though we are, yeah, good. Force of mass, we're done, we can disband. Okay, so fascination discard. That was quick. And then we're almost done with this as well. Once we have this, the tabletop warriors thing, I think that we can do that trophy where we had to like bet a title to win a board game match. Because that is another trophy that I don't have. 7 years. Yeah, this is the last. What do we actually get from this? More development. Proc advisors are more common. Huh. Okay. Also let's capital. What is that? Bishop sweats. That's far up. And the Mongols has grown strong here, as you can see. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, we're gonna have to give this away. Let's see, this, what it says. The Kingdom of Qinghai. Yeah, so who can we give this to? Yeah, do we have somebody? A daughter? I mean, they're not very good, but we can't. Oh, they're not even here. What about? Maybe you. Then you're so much a friend. I already have something. Claim knight, no. Come on here, somebody decent. Whatever, let's just give it away here. Here. So I actually gave away a little bit too much there, but that's okay. King Great Vessels are right for Leech. All this stuff. Like so. Station and main obstacle regiments. Really? Yeah? Lantern. What is this? It's a temple holding. We should, I mean, I probably should give this away. Yeah, I mean, we can keep it for now, but we will give this away. Enter seclusion. No, that's okay. I mean, let's see if we can do something. No, we can't. We cannot declare any type of war still. 1815. Favor an era, favor a movement. Advancements. But why can we only select advancement from this? Let's see, choose here. No, we can pick ours, but it only said advancement. Okay. So what now? What the hell now are we gonna do? Can you go to war against a tributary? Turn of Sultan Sayapala. As a defender on Sultan Sayapala's side. I mean, we should do this just for the sake of the points, right? Not because this is an important war, but enemies. Where is it? Here in India. And let's help him. It will give us 50 points. I mean, he doesn't even need our help here, but anyway, that's enough. Maybe just want something more score, right? So Wait, where's a siege weapons? No siege weapons. Of course, no. There. Mushroom is missed. Cover that. What is that? Permanent successor. Oh, I forgot about this completely. This is a thing that we can never forget, because 4 of our most important titles, they are like they go by elective succession, and we always have to like rig these elections so we can win them. And when we like we just lost like an heir, we had to redo it every time. And I did forget about it this time. We should set him up with a goal as well. 10 diplomacy, right? The heir and grandson, yeah. Next. Where are you? Come on with this. Why is it always so hard to find the right one here? There. Next. There. Next. There's 4. There. Yeah, like that. Okay. But then we have another faction on the rise, it seems like. And we don't have the befriend perks, so we can't get rid of like faction leaders that way by befriending them. Yeah, that's like one of the best perks, I think. Yeah, just to like get rid of the factions. Under this. Nice. What the hell is this? As the philosopher said, despair man is modest in his speech, but sees in his actions. Pontificates my sister, or you again? Didn't you do this in the last episode too? I just shut up. Yeah. I'm gonna disband. Let's see. Oh, we didn't get any points from that? Why not? What is this? For your opinion. No, I mean, nothing. He already likes us enough. But we didn't get any pawns. We can't get pawns from these wars? From the tributary wars? The catalyst doesn't specify that you can't get the pawns from certain wars. That's kind of BS. Son of Heaven won a war. I mean, I guess it's only like the war leader that wins the war. Okay. But no. Haven't we have gotten pawns from some of these defensive wars? Maybe it's just like when they directly attack us, I guess. Okay. Well, that's kind of disappointing, so we did that for nothing. That made me sad. Fun secrets task finished. And this doesn't work. So, to give hook to Son of Heaven. We have never gotten 1 point from this. How is that even possible? 9,000 prestige, that's not a lot either. Someone is scheming against me. Emma. What is it with all these like Westerners that is scheming against us? Let's try to be not all. Requesting wars. My dear brother. Sure. How hated are we right now? We are kind of hated by important people still here. Well, it has gotten a little bit better, I think. We need to do something. We need to... Let's hold a grand tournament, because we will get a lot of prestige from this. Well, maybe we will. You do get a lot of prestige from the, like winning the contest. We got like 750 each. But of course, like you had to win them to get it. And we're not as good as our great grandfather was, so we probably want to win everything. But we may win like not like the board games and the recitals and stuff like that. Maybe. I mean, we are actually pretty good, like at Province 2. So I guess we could win. But yeah, we're gonna have to do this for the sake of the prestige. And we will do it in Saparang, because that is more suited for these kind of things. Archery, saddle, wrestling, duel, game. And this is free because we have the legacy thingy that lets us get like one of these for free. Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly as we couldn't pay for it, but it is nice to get free things sometimes. Triumph, recruit. Max everything out. It's free. Cost 9 cons still? Why? Oh, the travel speed. What? We had to pay for that? Do you usually have to pay for that? I can't wait. Fairly sided bond. Your ingenuity is commendable. Your elder Hongye died. Your elder? What is that? I've never seen this in my life. An elder is a character with one or more disciples who follow the elder's teachings. Obtain more merits. I don't know what that is. Hospitable hospices. Let me partake of the decoction. Oh, we could die from this. We're not doing this. We get 166 stress, critical booster, paranoid, invigorated. No. That would be like catastrophic if we died from this. Aptitude. Here's a donation. Dwarf. I mean, we don't need a physician, so we can just donate her. Shed my blood. Giddy. The martial economies. And a 6% win chance. I mean, it's pretty position, pretty much. My son B. Pugyel. Ancestor Baram. You know what? I would like to name this son for like one of our like early rulers. But the problem is I don't remember the names. But it was so long ago. But we can see it from here. Let's name this son after our very first ruler here, Namde. I'm not sure I can make that. What's it called? The apostrophe or whatever. And that's the wrong one. That's correct, that? Priest Namde for young. Yeah, that's cool. Where's on Hongye? That, yeah, the same name as us. So if he will become the emperor, like one day, he will be Hongye the second. And we have never had that. That's actually kind of rare. We have never had. I think I'm pretty sure actually, like the second or like the third or something, like you know, like the same name. Never. We have had like so many different names for all of our rulers, and I think the reason why is because we have like intermarried between so many different cultures that has different type of names. You know, that's why that happens. Sticky fingers, and this event is stupid. Here's human to forgive divine. There's a 7 treasure opinion. 11 money. Whatever. Espionage murder. Yeonsu murder. Who? Imperial censor Nampas and a secret help from our vassal gentleman. Okay, and you're a hater. We should arrest you. City marshal. At least blackmail. Prison will accept. How is it an act of tyranny? I mean, I guess I don't know that he's a criminal. This is blackmail. He has done a lot of stuff here, but we're gonna. How is this better? We get 2 hooks from this, but only 1 from the murder. Wow. Guide. And this thing again. Okay, here we go. Tournament arrival. I can't wait for it to start. Track to qualify. Triumph. Okay, so we're bad at archery. Why are we bad at that? We have like 40 plus prowess. Echoes of History Namdo. So this is a historical character, that's cool. Namdo was a we've got a perk, 14th century Marathi saint and poet, known for his devotional songs dedicated to Vidhoba and as a prominent figure in the Bhakti movement in Maharashtra. Popular with the common people in his works also greatly increased the spread and the prestige of the Marathi language as one of poetry and religion. No, we're not doing that. Such a man could serve me well. I will join your court. I mean, he's pretty good. Let's pin him. Hold on here. There's some stuff here. He wants to release reforms and thesis. That's him. She was a forged regalia. She's slender and renowned throughout the world. That is interesting. That is very interesting. If we could get some amazing regalia. But that is pretty hard to get. Traveling in chaos. Drop insights. We must be able to switch now, right? Not still. Almost in one day. There we go. Yeah, okay. So we are gonna go with I think a Hongye. Then we're gonna switch out these thingies. We do have the martial things, I think. Yeah, there's one. And one more. Manacle. Repairs. Guide to the esoteric. Court politics, diplomacy. Oh, holy moly, plus 40. The plus 40%, those are rare. Like 20, 25 and even a 40 are they're pretty common, but the 40s, we don't have a lot of those. That's amazing. Practitioners or war. Yeah, let's continue this. Silver. Equipment. Okay, so now we can do something. Let's go to tournaments. Can I tournament be a man? Oh, no, it's the woman I want. Keep your secrets. I could do a bit of services of someone like you. Can have 6 extra exposure paranoid. Yeah, we can do that. Scars. There's a woman in our tournament. Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna have to do this. Mm-hmm. 50 days. That's another Bavaria. New competitor. Someone is planning to kill my kinswoman Pugyel Hongye. I mean, why try to murder somebody that is Battle Croak anyway? Why do that? Scheming against me. Oh. Once again with these Saxons, what's up with them? My daughter-in-law. Okay, so we can do one more thing. Let's go to the temple. God's favors. Pondering in the presence of God, I found myself wondering what it is I wish in my heart of hearts. I mean, we're not even religious here. We're a non-believer as the head of faith. Bring me glory, God. Smile on my son, you. God, my champion. Let me find inner peace. No stress. Maybe we can regain our fate here. One month left. How are we doing with the points? 80. It's going in such slow motion. Another moment. We can do this. Yep, what do we get from that? Got something. Oh, we can do one more. Horse and quarters. Fire, brace yourself. I'll take 2. Dual bracers. That's so expensive. How much? Fundraiser. Sure. Someone's plugging to steal an artifact. Look what are they up to? What are they trying to steal? Archery contest begins. It's time to show about my skill. We're not gonna bet anything, but I do wanna see what we made there. Like so. So you're building province. Qualification. We have over 10k prestige right now. That's pretty damn good. Again, it has the looter trait. Oh, sure, sabotage. We wouldn't do this, I think. There's no way to win. No. If we don't win, we don't win. Sure, on the head. I mean, considering that we are like a madman, we have been pretty damn sane overall. Like aside from the stuffed corpse thing. Aside from that, we have been pretty sane. Not even unjust or anything. Punching hood. Spectacular. I must meet him. Let him to converse with him. Sure. Attendants are sent to fetch Hongye are confounded when they return. It seems the Usher hardly left the grounds as soon as his hours were spent. There's been no sign of him since. Okay, so it was he a cheater or something? That was sketch. Usher is striking true. I'm one. My bow. Not sure. Not sure how he's strong. Let's look. I don't think we're gonna win this one. No. Oh, we did! Not yet qualifying. We went to qualify for the Crusader Kings. But we won that one. We won, actually won. Yeah. Look at how much prestige that you get from this, from winning this. This is one of the fastest ways to get the prestige, I think. It's better than the fees, it's better than the hunts. It's amazing. But of course, you have to win. So it's not a guaranteed thing if you don't have a good character. Then on to the Crusader, if we can qualify for that. Time's passed. Is this what? Friendship. I need to be sure that I look good. Increase moderately. I mean, we're not even qualified here. That's enough. Okay, nice. Espionage lovers. You see the taken Magistrate Shenchu, the wife of Magistrate Shen of Darjeeling, as a lover. Who cares? Quest project completed. Okay. Creative direction. Dynasty modifier. Turn modifier to impress my paramours. Probably this, the dread modifier. No, we can do something else. Tent camp. Help me in contest. Tournament tales. Oh, sure. Exiled Varianas. No, you can't. You can't come here. One more? Village. Old stone. Huh, so this has a language. That's a plaque. No. There we go. Result contest begins. The entrance meal about the main tent, warm up vocal cords and memorizing stanzas as the crowd fills the amphitheater. My champion, Bajan, and I will show these boars what's what. It is time to show the world my skill. Lost in translation. Kim Gong-yu glares at me intently, scroll and quill still in hand. It takes a deep breath and begins spewing some total nonsense I have no hope of understanding. Clearly whatever he's saying matters a lot to him as he continues to stare me down intently. A few members of the hushed crowd gasp and whisper, undoubtedly translating the verses to their friends. Who are you? Oh, these are the Koreans. Retaliate. I must try to understand. How many of you are sneaky? The worst against the crowd. Nice. Resettle. The veterans will. Krakum. A sudden flash of lightning precedes the thunder's roar. And as I make my way to the raised dais, it's clear that the previously pleasant weather has given way to decidedly murky conditions. No sooner do I take the first step up than the rain begins to fall. The crowd stands expectantly, somewhat reluctantly, getting more sullen, but in minutes I open my mouth and another sonorous boom runs across the whole gathering. I look up to the sky. Well, this will be quite a challenge, and I love a challenge. Diplomacy. What if we get struck by lightning? Who cares? Nobody lends paddles to your verse. Result verse of the wise. Night begins to fall on the scene, but torches ignite the competition as it continues. I talk to myself under my breath, readying my lips for the next round as I reminisce. But the happenings so far, like when the skies open and drench competitor and audience alike. I step forward to take my turn, assigning the steps to the dice. It's time for the final verse. I did it about making corn and living a good life. Diplomacy and stewardship. I regale the crowd with a tale of war and victory. Appeal to higher power. Probably this one. Shuttle bell verse. I finished my final verse, but the crowd had waited for the ending. The cheers drawn out of my verse, flowers landing around me on the stage as I make my way up. We did it again! I'm winning a victory so close, a precious few competitors left to go. And even less time, it all comes down to this one less verse, okay? Please. I think we did. We did it. 2 out of 5 so far. Nice. One actually won. That's another 750. Again, we can work here also. And we can go on something else. We are already qualified here. But where haven't we been? I think we've been everywhere. Like maybe not at the tent camp. Tent camp stealing a moment. As I finally get some time alone in a tent with Sanction, wife and lover. Away from all hustle and bustle of the tournament, a deep awareness washes over me. I slumped down on a cold straw billet, my mind aching as much as my body. I hear Sanction muttering to her god, something about not being disturbed, and a few moments later I feel her warmth beside me. You look so tired, my love. I can hear the concern in her voice. You need a rest before the contest starts. Stay here with me a while, please. Like that, I mean... You lose 74 stress because you're lazy. I need to prepare. No, we would do that. Discovery. Not care. What happened there? Finish secrets task finished. We got nothing. 1 out of 5. This is so hard to progress this. It's actually crazy how long we have been in this. Oh, this is what happened. That's what matters. Our skill is legendary and renowned. Yeah. So one more thing, also in quarters. A fine favor. As I prepare for my upcoming match, I spot Tang Mun Hui heading me by waving a handkerchief around, offered me her favor. Before I can respond, pugyel Majin appears, holding a handkerchief out for me and insisting I take her favor instead. A mad old woman. Or a drunk old woman. Yeah, I have a master focus on. Actually. Really reform success. Incredible discussions. What is this? Nowadays I spent countless days and nights poring over books, scriptures, and I spent countless documents and theses. This genius is unquestionable as I read what he has written. Release reformer. This modified fire will be removed if a new fate is created. Fate creation and information costs minus 95%. Yeah, so this is an excellent thing that we have received before. The problem is we can't use it because we are the head of fate, and when you're the head of fate, that's what they are forever. Because you can never switch fate and under like any circumstances. So it's kind of vested on us here, and that's a thing that doesn't like it does with a ruler. Like, so our son won't get to inherit that bonus, unfortunately. But yeah, I am like very excited about seeing how it will work out with our son. Like, if we manage to convert him, and like if we do get to play as him eventually, because by that we will be free from this fate and this head of fate thing and everything, and we can go and do other stuff. I really hope that it will work. Temple finish. Tournaments. Roster's Revelry. Wicked Hangover? No. Disgusting. Yeah, we need a prestige. Here we go. Contest begins. I'm ready. For the finals outside interference. Over here, you'll go increase moderately. Yeah. Wrestling pinned. That leave looks vulnerable. I think we're gonna win this, so at least this first one. Victory, yeah. But there's several rounds of this. To mess with the young puppeteers. Victory for all House Pugyel. The crowd of Damgan and bustling Bidjar. One day there will be a great city. City funded. Semi-finals, I can do this. Of course I can. Imperial favor. Project movement. This is what a real man looks like. Increases slightly. Pinned. And we won again. Victory. This will be the final one, I think. I can do this. We're fighting blows. Let's make this quick. Pinned. And again. Information brokering. What the hell is this? Gentleman Lopsangs approached me, claiming he has discovered someone in my close family has been having an extramarital affair. I mean, if it is a close family, like maybe I will care about this, but usually it's just about like total strangers or like distant family. He's offered to provide me with everything he knows, including names and evidence in exchange for a favor to be rendered on a future debt. And are you a hater or somebody that is loyal? You're loyal. I must know the truth. Sure. It becomes clear my vessel gentleman is so for sure sleeping with Karashik. That's not family. You said family. And the woman isn't family either. You lied to me. Victory. Wrestling contest winner. I'm gonna actually won, yeah. 750 prestige again. This is so good. So that is, what is that, like 3 out of 5? 2 more. We had the duel and we had the board game. According to this, we're not good at board gaming, so we'll probably lose out of one. But who knows? Back alley. Hey you're not now. What? Those are some impressive moves. Let me study them. Comb streets. No. You wanna be in here? Scholastic topics. What kind of religion are you? Mantrayana and Buddhist faith. This one attacking should be so good. I want the book to be education, or at least intending what topic does use you for. Yeah. Always go with it that gives you the higher quality. And at least I do. Greetings, my perceptive village. In my work, I failed to find any secrets your kinsman Adi Tapira might possess. Whatever the truth is, not to get in the way. Strong hook, no. No. New purchase. I found Mamlin cutting a piece of cloth. A couple of tables have been disposed to display his work, stockings and head coverings. Hose and sleeves opposite the heart lightly burns. And nothing in particular the Lord is seeking, he says intently. The collection next to him is really more impressive than what I was expected. Actually, my last elixir of immortality could use some decoration. Decorative ribbon. Are asking me to pay for it. I will become the owner of sheep tapestry. That is fertility. I don't know if I've ever seen a court artifact that gives. No, it is a trinket. That's weird. I mean, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a court artifact that gives that. And I guess there isn't any more. This is just trinkets, tournament. Could have up in plus 25 for 10 years. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Let's cover that. Something days. One more. Camp. Sweet words. We didn't want to make you any friends. Not a fair fight. I'll take the prestige. Person realized. Seen it to your bolt per regatta. Okay. Is that any good? It's okay, I guess. It's not better than what we have. I've run important to pay homage here, sure. Thank you. Contest. Contest begins. I'm ready. Final an opening. Final chance. Roguish duelist. I mean, we are roguish. Yeah. Duel riposte. I must remember my training. We won. We may win everything here, aside from the board game. Steal on steal. Who knocked Kim Gong-yu out? Yes, Beyond, that's my champion. I can do that. I've got you now. Again, low blower. Do we want that? Not really. Sorry, I didn't mean to. But I mean... No, we don't want to win that way. I must remember my training. What are you scared? I said 8%. I think we lost there. Oh, we actually lost. Did we lose? We should have disqualified. We get a tyrannical disqualification for 5 years. Pass a dual contest semifinals by default due to chance disqualification. I mean, we are like a madman. We would do this. We want to win this. Or do we? No, we don't want to lose this. It's a great day for us. Pugyel, why not? Do the funnel. I can do this. Of course, Bayan will consider his leash. We can take dual contest by default. Yeah. No, so we had to massively shit to win that one, but worth it. Definitely worth it. Gifted duelist. Sure. And we have only the board game thing left here. And keep her more over here. Pretty smartly. Yeah, I can pay for this. track to qualify. Nice. Espionage lovers. And care. Hold on, what is this? Come on! This is capital and exclusion. Are we in danger here? No. No, we're not. Mostly perk available. Oh, nice! Secret exposed. A kinswoman Yuguang has had an affair with a lover. Coordinator. The coordinators are like Empire tier vessels. My dear father. Traveling to Saparang with my servants, Xiong Pugyel stopped our company and outrageously demanded a personal keepsake. I had no choice but to give him the dreaded token. He said if I wanted it back, I must send a challenger his way. What is this? Dona's token. Okay, I mean... but no. Foreign flare. No, that's one hell of a weapon. Oohs and ahs, followed by applause, get my attention as I walk past a small crowd. Interest peaked. I push my way into their midst. At the center stands a woman, a sword half drawn from its scabbard. Some of the weapons unusually hilt to awestruck commoners. She's not from these parts. Her accent is lilting in the foreign. As she sees me, she bows her head respectfully before turning back to the crowd. Now how about I show you all a sword trick from my lance? The crowd cheer again, robustly. How would you like a new leash? It's a pugyel? Wait. We can't click on her. Sword foreign knight. His family. Becomes a bagatelle. Let's just befriend her. So we're on the brother now. Okay. Couldn't care less. Expression not to remember. To beloved Shangshun. No, we need the prestige. We need all the prestige. Yeah, and there it is. Okay. Contest begins. I'm ready. Tabletop tantrum. The table flips with an almighty truck, sending the go pieces flying. Dumpus' mood turned suddenly several moves ago as he realized a simple mistake and all but decided the game in my favor. It says you win, Patrick Hongye. He was happy? Yes, that does make me happy. I picked him up. I need to make my last move. Such supporting behavior is unacceptable. Pass the board game contest quarterfinals by default due to Dumpus' disqualification. Yeah. And the battle between Fang, X1 and my wife is in this? It's been sudden. Both contestants made good shows on scale, but ultimately Fang X1 decided the game with a set of well-played moves. Fang X1 is to the semi-final. Okay. It's a great day for House Pugyel. I wouldn't say that. And the board game quarterfinals are over. The herald booms. Patrick Hongye of Young, Xiong Madoks and Fang X1 reached the semifinals. My next battle will be against my kinsman Hongye. I can do this. Cutting maneuver. I'm intently focused on the chessboard. Chessboard? I thought we were playing Go here. And the whole audience sits in hushed anticipation too. Suddenly, with a harsh metal clang, the entire audience's attention is drawn to the foolish choir. We just topple a collection of weapons and armor to the ground. Nobody's looking at the board. Now is my opportunity to turn the game by tampering with the pieces. Just around some pieces. I won't dishonor myself by cheating. No, we're not gonna do that. I mean, we did that with other thing, but we're not gonna do it again. Board game check. A soft click of moving pieces disturb the calm. We're deep into the end game now, and the game hangs in the balance. Upon what has already happened, such as when my opponent overturned the table entirely with an automatic crash. How this game ends is anyone's guess. The margin of victory is so small and the cost of errors is so large. Remember control from a knowledge of warfare. You seem awfully sure of yourself. 7% chance. And I think we lost. Yeah. Board game, endgame. The moment my hand leaves the playing piece, I know I made a mistake. And my opponent's awfully laid trap is sprung. A few more moves and I'm clearly disadvantaged by my error, forced in a position I didn't want at all. Moments later I realized at last that tenor of my position Xiong has been betting me from the start. It seems every move I make is a compromise, losing inch by inch to his superior play. All too soon my position becomes untenable. The judges call him and have lost. Confounded, he cheated. Disqualified. I mean, let's cheat again. A fun contest. I mean, we are fickle. Like this is actually like, perfectly like fitting our personality here. The way that we're playing in this. We're fickle and paranoid and everything. Do this on the final. Maybe we'll lose still. Sleight of hand. The game of Go seems to be going perfectly. I see what it did there. I'm thinking 3, 4, maybe even 5 more moves ahead of my opponent. And suddenly Fang X1 makes a move that causes my intricate strategy to melt away like a snowdrop in a candle's flame. I'm completely out of options. If I don't do something rash, I will surely lose the match. An extra playing piece will go unnoticed. Actually, there's this obscure rule. Diplomacy and stewardship. Oh, 99% sure. Yeah. You successfully cheat your way to victory. How was that a cheat? We knew like an obscure rule. That's not cheating. Soft click on moving pieces to circle the calm. I'm winning by some modding, provided I can press this advantage hard. Victory is surely on the horizon. You seem awfully sure of yourself. And I think we did. Wow. We won everything. But of course we had to cheat a little bit, but I think that was worth it. I actually won Grandmaster. Of course, tablet player. Yeah, so let's see what awards we're gonna get here. Conclusion. The sun comes down on a final day of the tournament and the mass crowds begins to disperse. I found myself ruminating over the results. I had the finest aim of any in the archery. A master of words saw me the winner of in the saddle. And look at this. I was an indomitable opponent and took first place in the wrestling. My superiority with the blade had me take home the prize in the duel. My sharp mind assault adversaries to win the board games. I fulfill my goal of winning a contest. I look forward to the next one. What a great occasion. Look at this. 1800 prestige. Plus like everything else that we got. Prize maze. And the awards that they get on this like contest, they are amazing, as you can see. I think this is usually better than the stuff that you can create. This is so good. Press composite bow. Press necklace. Wow. Perhaps a few words given I am the host. So we could get some more opinion and prestige. We should do that. Words bring you some acclaim. Nice. Discovery. Yeah, so we're done here. And I don't know how much prestige we got from all that, but we are almost up to 20k now, so that was a lot. Perks, so now we can get the Bill of Miastem, which is essential if we're gonna do a lot of wars. How are we doing here? Oh, we're almost there! 30 more points and we're there. Holy moly. Oh, we're almost out of yell here. It has like actually felt that we've been in yell in this era, but we haven't been able to do anything. We haven't been allowed to do anything. It has been absolutely awful. Legendary skill. What's this? Goblet. So... the plagues. We don't have to worry about that. A band of 2. Here's a food shell. Conjurer. I mean... we're not like super cruel. We would have a child. Some of doubting. For a laugh is my laugh, and a laugh to be. The beautiful start to a family tree. The Punjab is like expanding here. Crazy actually. I can't wait till we just can like get a revenge on this one, this piece of garbage. And if we can capture him, we will not treat him gently. Smileys. Tell the 100 pyre, thank you. Stolen keepsake. What is? 4 scouts. Bagatelle. I don't care. I learned about the legacy. The memory takes shape. Men need not fear as lives apart, provided they leave behind them art. And hope only for memory's grace, so that the whole world remembers their face. Right. And what about edges? That sounds lovely. Graceful edging. How old are we actually? Only 55, excellent. Lunatic is a minor health debuff, but I mean, we have Herculean as well. But we are not gonna like try to live as long as possible as this ruler, I think. We're not gonna go into loading or anything. But I kind of wanna like advance things, you know. like our long range plans to get like another fate and everything. Was for 2. No, we don't want to lose anything. Travel experience. So we're back home. Very interesting. What's this? Is that a whole court? Of course it is. Looking for work. Yayu. What a name. Tutor. No. No. From beyond the border. Bilingual readings. No, we can't take that much stress. And graciously accepts. Leaves her court. A feast under your name. A pillar prince approaches me with a straighter posture than usual and visibly eager about what he has to say. Your Holiness, the people in your realm need an occasional joyous gathering where they can forget their stresses. Would gladly find us a feast even if held under your name, as it's for the good of young, to I would duly expect a favor in recompense. I mean, I was like planning to hold a feast anyway. And we don't even have to do it, but still, we're gonna do it. How far? I mean, but I think that we're gonna reach that new era in this episode, by the looks of it. I was pregnant. More party. Wait. What is this? Tibet fate. Is this the fate that we started with? I think it could have been. I don't remember, it was so long ago. Wait a minute, we have a concubine? And she's mad to or possessed. Yeah, and unfortunately we can never go along with this because this gives us so much stress. But we do get prestige at least from this. Kagan bows up the first coronation. Should we go on this? No. Roman Empire. We're gonna invade them soon. We are. I mean, we could. Let's just hold a feast. Let's just do that for some extra water feast. This is what I meant. You do need a perk to be able to do this. The forever infamous perk. Yeah, but where is this? Forever infamous. Hold on. In what tree is this? It's not here at. Is it here or am I just blind? Schemer. Oh, this over here. How did they move this? I recall that it was like here on the schemer thing. Okay, so we have to go down this line later then. Because I want to try to get the trophy for that. for holding a murder feast. Okay. This is. Yeah, so we're gonna hold a regular feast for now. In the capital. Where are our guests? Where's the link for the repulsive? Why is he repulsive? What? Overcrowding is really a problem when he's around. Because he's scaly? Oh, yeah, probably. Recreation, murder, seduce, befriend. Possible intimacy. Yes, recreation, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna max everything out. And we are gonna get started making time. And the servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. Oh, I seem to have spotted some veal cutlets already. All lovely. Time ahead of us, more prestige. 11 months. Request for funds. Whatever you need, of course. Rents come this. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Like good times again. The lingering storm clouds have been dispersed, and a clear sky, those of the young once more. That makes me so happy. I have overcome the trials set before me, and now none can doubt or dispute that I am truly heaven's chosen son. And with the time hardships behind us, I must chart a new course into the future. All might unite behind a single purpose. Expression era pro young movement. Expect each icon to view details about the situation. It is our duty to promote virtue and eliminate vice. Yeah, so we could pick the advancement era here. And I would like to do that, but yeah, like we have to expand again because we have lost so much territory, and we have to get even with all the traders and all that. So yeah, fixed. Impression realized. Showing the human body. What artifacts? It's kind of okay. It's not the best. Yeah, but this is really fun. So we're gonna special lovers. We're gonna start warring as soon as this face is over here. Let's see, hold on. Can we? I mean, I just wanted to see like what we can actually do. But I think that we have like all the best course spells available again, like we had before. So it will be very easy to declare wars now. And her wife is pregnant. That's very nice. Soaked. Yeah, so I mean, what? Special stemming error. Here's that's exciting. Yeah, I mean, once you are in this, it will automatically go back into like the tension, right? Yeah, conquest. We have never been in that one. An era of consolidation after a foreign power has conquered China. Oh, that's interesting. Division is the worst one. Tension is the second worst. So the two good ones are these two. Yeah. Advance. Faction growth. How are we doing with the factions? Not too bad. Request for funds, whatever you need. Espino's murder. Escape from a Chilean murder. Not only crude and hottest, but dishonorable as well, not care. I kind of regret like starting this phase here, because we could have begun warmongering already. But we have to complete this now. Guile. I mean, we are playing a sneaky character now. So we probably would go down this route. But what is the maximum? A melee chance to prevent one murder scheme against each dynasty member. Huh. This is probably like one of the weakest legacies this land, to be honest. But it is a pretty fun one. Especially if you're playing a sneaky character. And then to remember. All the prestige. Young treasury. Yeah, keep the allocation the same, I think. To Spanish Peter Hongye. Okay. Can manage things from here. The troops, hold on here. Yes, this. This is the same. Just no, it's not the same. Or is it in the same area? Yeah. Local army. Considered opinion. Background gives me some unique insights. A few suggestions. Sure. Where these work well. What are we making there actually? Goblet and the brooch. What's that perk? Oh, that's smart. I do want to switch this back to intrigue as soon as we can. 1295. 3 more years, unfortunately. Okay. Is this enough? Yeah. I thought we had a son named this. This is our name. Didn't we? Was that the first one? No, it wasn't. Maybe we don't. Okay, well, I guess we can name him. And this. Really lagging like crazy here. Expression realize public margins and rouge. It's very mediocre. We can stop with this and we can just go in and deal with this. Expression realize. Let's garbage as well. We have to go around like this. How annoying. Okay, look at this. That's the worst. Because the force, sure. I have to waste all this time for this nonsense. Come on! We don't need military assistance for this garbage. We'll get giving into your desires. There we go. You don't have like anybody faster. Yeah. Tower mails. Can you do that? Promise. Build more stuff. That. Share gathering, okay. This is our wife. Welcome, friends. At home. I just do what feels right. Share knowledge. I don't so much at this face. Discussions on strategy. Nice. Martial spirits. What a good evening. Beacon of progress. Have your culture unlock all innovations, excluding whatever. Yeah, we did get a trophy. Nice. Shang-Chi deserves all the credits. Come on. Any time. A toast to this measure. Come on. Okay, we're done. We kind of had to rush that one. And there we go, and we just won. That's right. I was gonna say, like, if we didn't win that, that's right, we would just but peace out because we don't need a pause anymore. Spend all armies. Yeah, so we don't have to like worry about any of this because it will go back into the detention era, like no matter what we do. That is just how it works. But now we can finally start conquering stuff again. Oh, we could do the unify the house thing with this, I guess. Is that better in this case? 168. They're actually quite strong. Forced vassalization. That would be expensive. So unifying in the house would be better. But if we do that, we probably can't get rid of him. We probably can't like execute him or like, you know, like torture him or anything, because if we do that, that's gonna antagonize too many people. The Mongols here, they're pretty weak. Monarch and Duchy. The Kingdom. Yes. Forced vassalization. Like, why can't we do this against the Mongols here? I don't get that. 6,615. Thanks to our innovations, we get a 7,000 like buff from that. The Bellum Justum 8,000. Innovation belligerence 1,600. So like, this would be expensive if we didn't have all the things that gives us discounts. 40,000 Horde Riders. So the opening is probably against this one or yes, Punjab. I mean, what about Angkor? We have never had Angkor like ever, actually, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, this is probably why, because we have like troubles getting claims on them. I mean, the Invade Kingdom is pretty good in this case, actually. Any monarch duchy. What about Bengal? I mean, we should have the forced vassalization here, right? Yeah, we do. That makes sense, actually. So we could get the entire thing pretty cheaply too. Or, I mean, do we have a kingdom tier claim as well? No. That would be the best thing. We have never had Tamalakam either, or Lanka. We don't have a vassalization claim here. This is all your lands. Right, I got Elves. Then we have the Persian Empire, which used to belong to us. Yeah, we could do this here as well. But that would not be for everything. I mean, this would be better. But I think I think that we should start off with the Mongols. Yeah. Let's start here. Wait. Wait a minute, now we can do it? I clicked on the wrong thing there. 6,615. Yeah. There we go. The first big war in forever. Where's the capital? Is over there. Alright, so we can raise our arms up here maybe. Or is that a better idea? I don't think so. Let's look at army. We don't even need everything. This will take how long? 4 months. I mean, that's for everything. Maybe we do need everything for this. Please under your name. I'm sure the next phase will be even better. And I think that we're gonna beeline for the capital, probably. Days. Appear favor. Advancement movement. Yeah, I mean, that is the thing that I would like us to go into later. Yeah, but that depends on a lot of stuff. Like, we may have to go into the expansion movement again. Let's see, what do we have here? Is that enough? I think that's enough, right? Oh my god. One dice gold. So, okay, let's leave this other ones. So who's gonna lead this? Station. I mean, we do. We're definitely not gonna lead this. I mean, we're actually quite good. It's not a spanner. Let's see. Imagine if we lose this. How bad that would be. Numbers. 6% already. I can do this. I mean, we can see other stuff with this one, I guess. Alright. Are they gonna counter siege us? They probably will. And they are involved in other stuff actually. Is he leading that? No, maybe. He might be. Tervidons. So someone else. I mean, we are paranoid after all. But is she sneaky? I don't think so. I will investigate this myself. I mean, it's not a... Let's investigate her. Destiny lies ahead. And that's just concubine. This one? Ah, she's not very luscious. Not very luscious at all. Yeah, so the biggest issue here is the supplies. We will run out of all the supplies very quickly here. Come on. Very nice. Let's beeline here. I think it's a good thing to do. Because if we do get lucky and capture somebody, we could just... Oh, there they are actually. Can we get them? No, I can't. Small matter. He is growing way too powerful here. Peter. I don't like this. Like, what is going on here with you? We have to like pull you down to the earth here. That's not good at all. You. I mean, we could... How powerful are they again? I mean... If we split up the army here, and they show up like full force, and like we don't even know where the army is, we could lose otherwise. So I don't think that we can split this one up. Someone's planning to kill my prisoner. I mean, who cares about that? Who cares? Take it exposed. Don't care, don't care. 43%. Oh, there they are. Can I get them? Are they all like it? What are they doing? They all have these small armies. Kind of weird. Reflections for the future. My health above all else. Strengthen body for 5 years. My future has pugyel. My health, I think. 37. Where do we have? There. Authority focus, and for destruction. Don't care about any of that. Unfortunately, we are almost at the end of this episode. But I kind of want to win this if we can. Hold on here, like, wow. What happened? Nominate successor. He died? Did we get a new heir? What? Why? He must have died, right? Now I'm completely confused here. What happened here? Was he still alive, right? I mean, nothing has changed with the succession, right? Okay, I mean... What the hell happened? Can we change it now? No. I had to figure out what happened here. It was our grandson, right? Our son died. It was this grandson. So what the hell happened? Oh, I don't like that. I really don't like that. Okay, so we have to set this up again here. Oh, that's incredibly annoying, and I don't understand why that happened. How could it even happen? Like, the way that we have this, like, succession laws and everything. Shishi Pugyel. We have to send him to university. Come as last year. Namde EU. And then recipient. Accusarism. No. Yingtrack confusion fed, yeah. I'm 44 years old. I don't think that's gonna cut it. So she probably won't live that long. What fate? But we have to try it, let's see. If she dies, I don't know what will happen if she dies. Like, if we have to pay for this again. But yeah, this was annoying that this happened for whatever reason. And then we have to do this. At the bottom. It's only 4. And this is unfortunately ultra important. Come on. Okay. But I mean, maybe we can win this war without even having to fight them. It kind of looks like it. But if they're not gonna show up, they're not gonna show up. What can we do about it? And as long as we win, I don't really care which it is. Where are they? Like, what is going on here? He was the man behind a failed murder attempt against Xennial. I don't care. I do want to win this in this episode. I don't want to leave this on a cliffhanger. No, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna win. Yeah, we're definitely winning here. Which is super good. That wasn't enough. Where are they? Come on. And this first verse, what can I say? There's 3 freaking percentage there. There, thank goodness, wow. We did it. Without even having to fight their armies. Fortune mass. There we go. Spend all. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? A hell of a lot better. Let's take a look at what's this? The court language map. Just Turkish. Yeah, that isn't good. I mean, I am trying to get the lingua franca trophy. And to get that one, you basically have to conquer everything and like force them to speak your language. So who is actually under like ruling this now? Like hang on. These protect vassals. Mongolic. Whatever. Well, I think I think this was an amazing episode. This is the best episode that we have had in a long while. And it was like particularly fun that we could get a good episode in a like a a double episode. So yeah, we're doing much better than expected as this kind of crazy ruler here, and hopefully we can achieve a lot more in the future. But yeah, if you like this, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you will, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.